tape 5 of what has become, as of today, the biggest contest that's ever been held for control line, entry-wise. We're at the 1999 Brodaks fly-in. The wallet, she's going out antiquing. Look at this. Now, do you think she's going to come back with something special for me? Hey, a part of the expert flight of Andy Harisiadis. His first time out here with his wife and kids. He's having the time of his life. Flying his Lark, K&B 40. And we missed the first half of his flight here because we had to go over and do a tape change. We'll try to get everybody, try to get as many as we can. But it's unrealistic to think you're going to get everybody. You just do the best you can.
Gary? Gary! Sit down, please. You're windy, aren't you?
I was. Keep it flying.
Would have been right on. I changed it from 11 to 10 swirly off there though. One of those boxes. I did one in the white box.
The wallpaper really reflects a lot of light.
It got 19 though.
In case I want to wrap a birthday
present.
present.
1 point behind you though.
Yeah?
There's only 1 point behind you. He's still got 19.
Good morning, sir. How is your shoulder doing today? Doing okay? Jose Modesto. Sounds like one of those big Jim 60s cranking along. Andy Lee giving him a launch all the way from New York City. One of the Flushing regulars. There you go. Hey, he's a good one, boy. Yeah. Good flyer. It's good to see him back out. Bad plug? Or just a little rich?
I'm a little bit windy.
Yeah, I can't really hear it with this guy behind me with the running the motor. Yeah, maybe it'll pick up as he gets into the flight. Yeah, looks like it's going.
Yeah. Braking okay.
Braking perfect. So you're gonna have your new plane at the Nats, Gary?
Yeah, the red one.
Yeah, the red guy?
Yeah.
Ready to do business?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see that front row finish.
Well, I got a second row last night. I got some touching up to do on it maybe.
Well, there's no law against touching it up the week before. Thing is, if you touch it up with Brodaks clear too, you can buff it out the next day. You know, you don't have to give it that 6-month wait. It's always a big advantage. I always touch mine up before I leave. Yeah. And I bring a touch-up jar of every color with me in case somebody sticks a finger through it. Sounds rich, yeah. Hey, it's hanging tough. Hanging tough. He's flying well, too.
Looks good.
Oh, don't go for it, don't go for it. Oh man, this is scary. Don't be a windy and lose the plane. You get a second flight.
Stay down, Jose.
Yeah, he's tough. You can't win this battle, that's for sure. Now we'll see what it is when he comes down. He's just got a bad plug.
I remember your rule, Wendy. A new plug every contest.
You bet.
Hi, good morning. There you go. That's it.
Try to get less of Mike and more of Debbie in that picture if possible. This way we could print it in the magazine.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Wendy, this one's got to go in the... All right.
How do I record this? Oh, I'm on.
I'm on?
You're on. Oh, you're dead.
Well, he's standing on his
You're in the big time now. a dime, brother? Oh, sit down, sit down. I'm down too. Down too? Hit Dixon and me. Get it till it's ready.
Come grab me then.
Thank you. Okay. Well, I'll ask you to help. I'm not going to grab you. I'm not that way.
Now, we don't want any grabbing here.
Oh, ouch.
Oh, Phil, you're talking.
I'm part of the
It's eaten. Put the tractor tires on the grass field. Yeah. Use the pavement wheels.
I don't know what Kyle got of the footage. Kyle Freeman did the footage of that, but cicadas went down my back. I think there's still one down there. We call it the Cicada Square 8. I can't wait to review that Square 8. Anyway, first round is about halfway through, I guess. Everybody's starting to move their planes into the shade. New way of scoring. At the end of the flight, they add cicadas or subtract cicadas. I got 2 on that one. 2 beauties, too.
I had one on my left leg that wouldn't leave me alone.
Son of a gun, why do they like? Look, he goes one right, flying right. Look, as we speak, they're flying.
Oh, we were over here yesterday. They were thick as thieves. I mean, I was judging on this sort of.
It was scary. It was, no, that Square 8, I was afraid one was going to affect the feel like he's still down there.
Oh, I was classic over there in the corner yesterday.
Yeah.
One was on my left cheek and
Wow.
trying to get the thing off in the middle of my poorly shoulder.
The story of the cicadas is, how many cicadas can you hit per flight? Tom Dixon, I assume this is a double star, one of the double stars that he sells. He flew in a twin-engine plane, well rested, didn't have to drive at all, less than 2 hours from Georgia. Boy, you couldn't want nicer air. Holy crow. Nice, beautiful air. If it wasn't for those bugs, it'd just be unbelievable, these bugs. How long do they stay like this, Jared? Do you know?
I'm not real sure, Andy.
I mean, it's not like they're going to be here next year when we get here, is it? They got to go away. They got to send them to California or something.
That'd be a good idea.
Yeah, box up a bunch of them. Trailer truck about. They got one just flew in front of the lens. I can't even take a picture of Tom Dixon here without they're flying into your camera.
Must be a big bug if you can't see Tom Dixon.
These are large bugs. I took a picture of one on a chair over there. He was drinking a can of beer. You know, this would be a great place to make one of those commercials, you know, like the bugs, the movies, the bugs, the ants, or whatever they were. Yeah, Alfred Hitchcock, the bugs. No birds, just bugs. I think at least while you and I were flying, they'd go away. Go sit on Kent Kaiser's plane or something. Never go. I think Kent's got them all trained. Oh, Jerry's wearing a yellow shirt. We love yellow. Oh, Wendy's got a white shirt. Oh, we love white. You got to wear like a bug-colored. Maybe that wouldn't even work. Maybe you could wear a disguise. You know, like a bug antennas or something. Yeah. Yeah. Where does a 200-pound, 210-pound cicada sit in the middle of the circle flying a Spitfire? With a Spitfire shirt on. Oh, man. Now, I know Karen truly loves me. She bought a doll last night. She's already out antiquing. The stores aren't even open yet. She grabs the wallet and all the spare change in the Windstar. She says, I'll see you later, alligator. Now, that's true love, Jerry. You know that. You can't put that in a bottle. If John Brodaks really was a good businessman, he'd open up an antique center instead of a hobby shop out here. So more women would come out. Jimmy Snyder's wife bought something. Oscar Van's wife. They came back with a van load of stuff. I can't believe it. Anyway, as you can see by the flights, the air is just, except for the cicadas, the air is just peachy keen. Don't get any of this at the circle burner field. Even the good air isn't this good. Forget it. Now watch this afternoon, we'll be getting blown off the field. Hey, do you hear from Mike Dietrich at all? He's still active?
So well.
Really? I wonder if he's still active.
He's doing indoor rubber polish.
Really?
He and his son.
Yeah. Craig Gunder, I think, is involved in something similar with the free flights or the gliders. Yeah, because his kids, you know, it's an event the kids can fly when they're real young. And it's real nice and laid back, you know.
And Mike is doing some RC and a little bit of control on it. He was here 2 years ago, so last time I saw him.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Real nice sounding motor. Perfect motor run. Tom Dixon, first official. The main thing, 0 cicadas added to that flight. Looks like they got a hell of a turnout in the old time, too. Tom Hampshire, first official flight, doing his calisthenics, throwing caution to the wind. And it looks like, well, we're into this a couple hours already, more than 2 hours, and it's still holding up. Amazingly enough, the air is still holding up. It's hard to believe. We've somehow pleased the stunt gods or the air gods or something so far. You know, it's nice if everybody at least gets one flight in the nice air. Then you almost don't care if it gets crappy. But the guys at the end of the order, if they don't get one good flight, it's like top 20 day.
Yeah.
You get 2 of those bummer flights.
And they reverse the order and make them do it again.
Yeah. And then it comes down at 2 o'clock.
No sooner get out of the barrel and you gotta go back in the barrel.
Yeah. I've had last and first. I've had it that way, and I've had first and last. I almost never get right in the middle. I don't know why. It's probably for the name, the ping pong balls or whatever they do. Or I just plain don't have any luck. You know, that could be it too. Irish, yeah. Polish. This thing flies real nice.
My airplane is not grooved since I put it back together.
You got slop in the elevators? Yeah, Tom's getting a nice flight here.
Nice air.
No, everybody I think had equal air so far. Decent air anyway.
Yeah, I got that 2.8 mile an hour.
Yeah, I was backing up a little bit. I was afraid to back up. It looks like that's a pretty tight circle there. I was afraid to go lingering back 8 feet and then forget to get back on that pad.
Yeah, that's fluid standing still. I should have backed up a couple times.
Yeah, at least, you know, if you back up and you don't have to, nothing happens, but I went through the loops there and I could see it was going to be a problem.
Yeah, I was going through some prop off over on this side a little bit.
The cicadas in my ear said, "Hey, back up! We're getting all our brothers to come out here and fly down your shirt during this contest." Oh no! Heaven help me! I wonder what the kill ratio is like. Which plane has killed the most cicadas since we've been here? You could put them on you know, those little like swastika things. Jerry got 7, Wendy got 8. Oh no. Jerry got 14 on the last flight. He's out of range now.
The Specky put one in my open cockpit on my Tucker yesterday.
Oh, dude. Piloted by cicada. Well, now, see, that'd be okay, because maybe they'd, you know, they'd know where the good air is or something, you know. They could call all their friends in to come get you. Who knows? All I know is the women didn't have any trouble finding the antique stores yesterday. They zeroed right in on that like a cicada to Wendy's ear during the square 8. Yeah, they're flying. It's unbelievable. And they gotta be the dumbest things. They fly right into you. They fly into cars. I mean, what could be down my neck that he wanted to eat, you know? What is he looking at? Like I'm a, you know, bologna sandwich or something? Yeah.
Probably a piece of pepperoni.
Yeah, pepperoni pizza. Tom the Cicada Hampshire. Puts in a nice one.
There's dirt in the line or too cold of a setting. I have a high compression, big head motor, and if you don't...
You gotta lean on it, yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't lean on it. I ran it kind of cold.
Mm.
So it happens early in the morning when it's cool like this. It normally happens in the rounds. But I think, okay, if I got through the rounds, okay, I must be okay.
Yeah.
I was hoping you weren't gonna pull a 1992 Windy and just go, boy. Tail slide, yeah.
Oh, I wanted to...
Wendy, I love going down your back on the square 8. I waited out by the handle all day for going in the square 8. Now look, talk to me, Mr. Cicada. What about my neck? There are 8,000 other Polacks here. Why couldn't you go down their neck on their square 8? I don't like that stuff. Go get Jim Borelli. It's his birthday. Go. It's his birthday. Larry Drawn.
I see your now.
Oh, this guy? Oh.
I couldn't believe you forgot that.
Yes. He's just dumb. It's called old age setting in. Premature old age. Yeah, that engine. I love that tank too. Burp, burp, burp. And I don't dare do a loop with the thing.
You get a thing to 2.4 though.
A 2.4 pretty good.
Yeah, you get the whole difference from 2.4.
Yeah. It is always time for the Nobler. Larry Drawn. Larry the Cicada Killer. Invasion stripes. Hey McLean, check these invasion stripes out. You'll be loving these invasion stripes.
Yeah, you're responsible for all this semi-sale.
You see how many copycats there are in this event?
Had me at home looking at a P40 going, you know,
All right. Yeah, that's right. That's the whole fun of the event, Jose.
Charlie Carroll
I like Billy Werridge's P47.
Yeah, that is good.
those things are hard to build though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anything worth having is hard. If it was easy, everybody'd be Michael Jordan. The Knicks wouldn't even need him. Go Knicks.
So Winifred, you traveling with your hobby car?
I'm sold out of fuel. I don't have any more fuel.
What fuel?
I'm sold out of handles. I sold a whole box of handles.
What fuel is going now? What do we need?
Power Master. George Aldrich's fuel. Yeah, that's...
Any special blend? What do I ask for?
Just ask for George Aldrich's blend. You can take a flight on mine later and see if you like it. I deliver it right to the customer. No shipping charge.
Oh, okay.
I'm a dealer for their fuel. Delivered right to the contest with your name on it.
I thought it was home delivery, man. Come on, make
Yeah, only if the Knicks win.
Well, I'll never get one.
Yo.
Year 3000.
Yeah, right. Unless they hire Michael Jordan.
Mike needs to go to LA and get Shaq.
Did Larry Johnson even play? Did he play at all?
He played both games. He shouldn't have played.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid was going to happen.
He played both games. He's hurt. He's 6'5", playing a guy that's 7 feet tall.
Hey, I'd like to know how would the Spurs do if their two best players were out too, Maybe a little closer. They give him a run for it in the second game or not? Or was it a blowout?
They did. They're going into the third quarter, down 3. And they foul a guy on a 3-point play. Takes the 2 shots, misses the foul shot. Tim Duncan grabs the ball, dunks it, and then he's fouled. 5 points in 10 seconds. They were down 3, down 8.
I hear you.
Going into the fourth quarter, game's over.
Yep.
They had it right where they wanted. Going into the fourth quarter, down 2, down 1.
That's basketball, baby. The only thing good about basketball is the games never get rained out. Hey, even at that, they had a good season.
So the kind of team they had a great season.
Yeah, they should quit while they're ahead. They're getting their trophy. Yeah.
Great season.
I wonder if Ewing's going to come back.
Yeah, he'll be back. $9 million.
For $9 million, I'd be back. I'll go carry him around the court.
Yeah. Where's Karen?
They went antiquing.
Oh, okay.
All the women went out antique. I don't know how many went with her. They had a carload, though. They figured out there was an antique fair right in the middle of town in Waynesburg.
What did you say, Wendy?
Comfort.
There's a friend who's back again.
My friend's back? Well, hold on a second. If you've never been here, you can't believe how many of these are on the field. It's only once every 17 years they mate. Or...
Listen to that.
Ooh, can you get that on the microphone? Yeah, I can hear it. They go, oh yeah, they're nice. I'd like to put about 1,000 of them in somebody's car. Somebody that, Larry Drawn would be a victim. Larry, if you get in your car and there's cicadas all over the place, and they're all playing rock and roll on the, changing the channels on your stereo. Larry Drawn. Judges for expert are Big Art. From the F2B, I think 3 years in a row, or 3 cycles, he's been the head judge at the World Championships. And Warranty Art, national CD for as long as I can remember. Maybe my memory. Show you good with my memories. I don't even know how long, but plenty long, that's for sure. The cicadas are even getting the judges. I love it. For Mexican food, and you put one right in the middle of somebody's fajita, Kaiser was having fajitas the other night. We could put a cicada right in the middle of his fajitas. Next up is our own 1996 national champion, Bobby the Cicada Lampione. Flying his Super Tiger 60 powered United. United we stand, Cicada we fall.
I think you got the numbers reversed.
96, 69?
There you go.
Who knows? With Bobby, it won't matter. It won't matter. With that outfit on, he's won already. You gotta love the guy. You gotta respect the guy that comes out dressed like, you know, like the Howdy Doody Show reruns here or whatever's going on.
Does he have a full body tattoo?
That is a tattoo. Look at a cicada. Just look. He's gonna blow his nose. Who keeps a Kleenex in it? Look at this. They're getting him already. He keeps a Kleenex in the back of his shirt. That's cool. Come on, Bobby! All subjective. Total subjectivity. Bobby Lampione. Now, is he the 69 national champion?
Right.
All right. 1960. Did he beat you? You were second or something?
I was in first place with 2 fights to go.
Oh.
Wade beat me and then he beat me.
Oh, what a kick in the ass. Oh, God. It hurts so bad. But that's the world of big-time stunt, big money stunt. It's all in the eye of the beholder. It's all in the eye of the cicadas. They're on my arm right now. You can't believe it. Everything you see, I'm trying to swish them off. Look, he's back. You swish them and they come back. It's unreal. They're dumb.
They're like my in-laws.
Oh, no. Never say anything bad about your in-laws.
Outlaws.
Outlaws.
In-laws are outlaws.
They're outlaws. Did you see the big poster they had made? A picture of me and this guys in England eating pizza.
No.
They're giving out a prize for a caption the photo. It looks like I bit into a slice of pie and I hit a glow plug, you know. You go, ugh. Well, let me tell you something. Pizza pie in England is not exactly. You know how like Hertz Rent-A-Car is not exactly.
Not exactly.
They don't use cheese. They use Goodyear tires.
Oh no.
Their idea of tomato sauce is something red that kind of looks like a vegetable.
Oh no.
Their idea of crust and cardboard. You don't know where the box ends and the pizza begins. Sometimes you eat the box and you don't even know it. They just paint the pizza on it and go, here it is, Americans. We had a great time in England. We kid around about it. This guy, Elliot Scott, is some special dude, boy. He got up at 5 in the morning and made us crumpets and frumpets and 4 different kinds of bacon. They were killing pigs in the living room, though we had fresh bacon. We had more fun. You know, you go to this store, Harrods. You know, you heard of the store, Harrods in London? And they have little pigs, like the size of watermelons, walking around the store, battery-powered, radio-controlled, going, oink, 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 oink. Yeah, and you can buy one for $35. You can buy a pig in Harrods. Everything in Harrods is like 6 times the price and worth it. Provolone cheese is 14 pounds a pound. I said, what could it be? Give me a quarter of a pound. It was the best provolone I ever had. Uh-oh, Bobby. Bobby just got cicadaed. Let's see how many cicadas are on his body. You know what? That outfit he has is a cicada-proof outfit. Look at this. Look at the judges are perfectly downwind. Check these guys out. Perfectly downwind. They didn't move downwind for my flight, I noticed. What happened? No respect. A total lack of respect. All right, Bobby.
Our schedule goes through up to my friend, make something later.
Karen has a tentative schedule. Rich Peabody usually does it. This year he didn't do it. I'm not sure why. But there are excellent choices still left on the menu.
Because that'll help him then.
Yeah, obviously Flushing is one of them. Hampton is my favorite, by far. Hampton is this. Hampton and Brodaks are the two like low-key. Yeah. What's that? New Hampshire.
Not terrible far away.
No. If you're gonna drive.
And we gotta dump some days anyhow too, so you know.
But the thing is, his contest is so low-key.
That's what I like.
And the rooms, you're like in a palace when you're there. Happy birthday to you! Hey! The man is 72 today. I can't find the wind. Just watch which way the cicadas fall when they die.
I thought he'd be out here.
All right, it's Jim Borelli's birthday, and it's his first official flight, and Joe Ortiz is going to give him a lunch. The birthday boy. See the nice cake he doesn't know he's getting a cake. The surprise pro-stunt cake. Carbon fiber cake. Girl at the store did a hell of a job on the cake.
Really?
Joe Ortiz was up by Borelli's for the last month or so. We went out there, had a nice party. It was a lot of fun. Glad to see he's back flying. Real nice T-bird here. He's building himself a new workshop. They turned what was his workshop into the baby room, baby Lena room. Got it all spiffed up with Minnie Mouse dolls. Boy, Woody Midgley made a T-bird a couple of years ago. We were at a contest. It was getting kind of windy to fly. So Woody takes out the T-bird. And we all started flying his T-bird. I figured, nobody wants to risk their good ships, And his T-bird was flying better than all the good expert planes. It was sickening. He had a little fly-off and everything with it. This one looks like it flies pretty good. Leroy Black, the guy that gave me that Anderson Spitfire engine, he gave me a Arizona flag to put on my toolbox today, like as if I'm an official Arizona resident now. Little does he know, I wish I could afford to move out there. Man, I'd like to retire at. You buy a house out there for what my garage costs. Unbelievable. Fly every day with Lou Walgast, all the superstars out there.
Look at this girl. Oh, boy. This one mine?
That mine, Mary? I can't.
Okay,
Mary just brought us coffee and donuts. Now, how bad is this? Mary, I don't care what. Look at this donut.
You don't care what everybody else does.
I don't care what Jerry's been saying about you, complaining.
I'm okay, right?
You're okay, and I like that deck you put on your house. I love it.
That gazebo is beautiful at night when it's nice and high.
Oh yeah, tell me about it.
Just save me one sip so I can wash this down.
Now I know, Mary, I'm afraid to look and pick the lid off this coffee. There's probably a cicada inside. Drinking my coffee, going, a Starbucks cicada. Will that be mocha with cicada or extra mocha with extra cicada? Oh, man.
How do you write Poopsie plural?
Poopsie 1 and Poopsie 2.
No.
those ones out at the apple farm.
Jerry, you know what we had out here that was unbelievably good? Some kind of version of a Dutch pretzel that we got at a TCBY, but they make them right in front of you and then dip them in butter while they're hot. Oh man, Karen and I ate about 4 of them, and then we said, let's get a dozen for the road, you know. The birthday boy, Jim Borelli.
Eat a dozen of those.
Iskins, we have a little belt crank repair to do here. Pulled out the belt crank on pull test. That guy was really doing some pull testing, whoever the pull test guy was. He gave me a good pull. Things were squeaking and everything. Anybody else get a belt crank pulled out?
I didn't pull that hard one. It's typical.
You start hearing those noises like wallpaper.
No, there was a hard pull test. That was more than 40 pounds.
Yeah, it seemed hard to me too.
Just pull the whole bottom right off, Dave. You can't play pretty right now. Cut the whole bottom right off.
I'm doing that. I just got to get in the corner.
Yeah, you know, you've been here. Saved a piece. You can always put a piece of tape over it for 2 official flights.
All I got is one more spot.
Watch the finger.
Yep. Take that piece off.
Oh boy.
You need hot stuff and kicker?
Yeah, hot stuff, kicker, and some balsa wood if you got it, Joe. All right, what are we looking at here? Are those formers that came out?
Oh man, this is pull it out.
All right.
Oh my God, this is really unbelievable.
It's bad.
I never saw construction like that. But then again, you know, it's stuck. It's in the top, Dave. See that?
Is it in the top?
Yeah. See,
All right.
See this?
Yeah.
It's in the top. You could just do the
Okay.
bottom.
He needs this.
Pull that up a little bit.
Loose parts out. There's more coming out. Little parts that are falling out of this plane. All right, get as many out as you can. Okay. All right, and if you can get the bottom block back on, even better. Belt cranks in, controls are working.
We'll put that on later.
Yep, that's good. I don't think there's going to be any work. If you didn't know, you did it. Yeah.
That's on.
Okay.
One more spot right in there.
Got someone holding it up over here.
You got that, probably that piece of wood is giving it interference
Yeah,
fit.
but he'll lower it down.
Okay. So there you have it. The amazing Dave Iskins belt crank replacement on the field by Amco Transmission.
It's not going.
All right, let's do it. Where's the put the CA right on?
Put it right around it and then just press it in.
Nice heavy beat of it.
Yep, let's let it ooze in. Mike, that's not going to come out. Don't even think about it.
No, I know that.
That's as solid as a new plane.
Providing
Maybe
the top is
solider.
good, yeah.
Yeah, providing the top.
Do it again.
Well, Wendy, you're great at this. You helped me a lot with my airplane. I was going to trash that thing. I come that close to changing the horn. I bought one of those.
No, it's flying again. That's all that matters.
You know the rotor zip? They use it for doing sheetrock?
Yep. This guy replaced the horns in his Nobler, by the way. This is the famous Neil Beekman, famous for replacing controls in the middle of finishing the airplane. Using the Windy technique. Take a saw and an axe and get those controls out.
And it worked.
All right, how bad is this? The thing's ready to fly again. What happened?
Is it a rule that you gotta start your own airplane?
No starting points.
Okay, thanks.
Who asked that question, by the way?
John, Sunderland.
Oh, no, you can...
He's flying his airplane and he'd rather, he start it and set the engine for Pete.
Oh, no problem at all. You're not free help if I
But anyway, they make that, and it's an 1/8 inch. It fits the drummer.
Yes.
It's a fabulous tool.
Yeah, I've
for
used
rocking
it.
out things.
Oh, yeah. It's
Fabulous.
perfect. You had no trouble replacing the horns, huh?
No, I didn't. I really didn't. I thought I was gonna.
That's a slam dunk job, Midgley. You know your stuff.
What happened, Dave? Did it come out or come loose? Come out.
Pull the bell crank out with the unapproved 90-pound pull test scale. I don't know where they got that scale from. Another one saved from the jowls of death.
You may get a lot, but
Neil, you gonna come up to Hampton this year?
I'd like to.
Oh man, come up. That's the cookout on the beach with all the girls jiggling by in their bikinis. You'll like that part.
Be in trouble with that.
I'm already in trouble. The Hampton Jiggling Jello Contest.
Sounds good.
Actually, he's right. He's a half a mile from the nude beach.
I don't think anything could be nicer than this, though.
Yeah, if John had a nude beach across the way. Anyway, everybody's kind of mellowed into the pits here now in the shade of the old oak tree. In a repair kit. You up, Dave? Jimmy, that was a good flight, by the way. I got that whole flight. Good flight. Yeah, solid. Too bad. What do they know? Who invited them? That's what's left of what's his name's plane.
You made his day.
Hey, this is the plane we just repaired and put the bell crank back in. Dave Midgley did most of the work. Did a great job. Mike Rogers helped out. Dave Eiskins, back in the hobby, back from New Mexico, now living in New York City. Will be one of the CDs, or the CD, at the flushing contest on first weekend in August. I think one of his line clips flipped over. Okay, Dave Eiskins. Let's see if he gets through a flight without the bell. See, we can't, thing we don't know is the top part of the bell crank mount may not, oh! Oh, this will be John Sunderland. Beautiful Chevelle. Beautifully finished model. I believe this is the one that has a stalker or rear exhaust. Not sure, I could be wrong. Doing a good job as a pampered director, writing some good stuff for the stunt letter, the newsletter. Oh, Archie's gonna fly this. Archie had a little accident yesterday and will not be able to fly his model. Would be a safe bet. It looks like he's gonna fly John Sunderland's plane. I was not aware of this. And it's not Archie, it's Pete Bergstrom. I am all confused. There's too many Adam Easons in the world. And they're all so handsome. Anyway, Pete Bergstrom, married to Marie Adam Eason, fresh out of pylon racing, says he will be a control line flyer now, not going to be going back to pylon. Well, we're glad to have you back, Pete, believe me. We're glad to have everybody back. And he was, by the way, flying very well yesterday until he had his little mishap. And it's always nice when somebody returns to the, well, the world of stunt or whatever you want to call it. After a stay away, you could be away 10 years, and you know what? It's like it's never happened. It's like there was never a gap. When I went out to race motorcycles, I was away for a few years. Came back, walked out onto the field, and it was like you never left. Just amazing, the friendships that you have. Just totally amazing.
That must be the father.
I'm going to take a wild guess here and say that we haven't seen the last of Pete Bergstrom in the levels of expert stunt. It looks like he's been having a great weekend. I know he was out practicing hard with his own plane. They were working hard yesterday. Pete Bergstrom, formerly known as Archie Adamson. Okay, Mike Rogers' first official coming up. Still in stunt heaven air here. Mike using the age-old trick of having a beautiful woman launch his plane.
Boy, what a sexy picture, huh? I tell you, if I had a picture like that, I could win anything.
Yeah, I get Dave Eiskins,
Yeah,
you know. I get Dave Eiskins. All right, Debbie.
Mike.
Just launch it a little bit in at him. Point it in at him. You'll see his face change in a minute. Good luck, Mike. Mike Rogers again, first official flight. Real nice. The air is really holding up nice here. Let's hope at least everybody gets one flight in this real nice air in the morning. Putting in a good one here, and boy, take advantage of this good air, because you know the afternoon it's going to be tough to up the scores. Want to get a good one in early. Rogers, first official. Good flight. Assistant photographer, Black Belt Karate X. What is your claim to fame? Do we know? And Bob Lampione look-alike, wannabe. I think he's got you beat today. He's got a few more stars and a few more stripes. All right, our open heart surgery patient ready for his second attempt. From repairing the belt crank, I'm sure we did something to upset his handle adjustment. Can't say enough about Dave. He's made a good contribution to the Forcing Group, and obviously we wish him a good flight. Back the needle down. Back, 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 back. Go too fast, Dave. Back it down. Back it down. Oh, he's going to go up fast. Well, let's see. All right. And what's amazing is the weather is holding up. It is just, did not hold up this long today, yesterday. See, the problem is we couldn't get at the top belt crank now, but we know the bottom one's holding, I hope. Just had a cicada fly into my pocket here. God, these things are annoying. Trying to move around because I'm blocking the judges at some point, or they're blocking me. I don't know which. They don't interfere with that part of it. So far, so good. It lives on. After open heart surgery by Dr. Dave Midgley and Dr. Mike Rogers. Two of the best open heart belt crank surgeons in the business. Do a little quick unscheduled battery change there. Sorry, Dave. Okay, got through the flight.
I think we got a few Brodaks. There should be enough to
Okay, David! Woo!
Bill. Can I get the airplane ready for the recording? Yeah, lock him up.
Well, we're here.
What size engine is it?
50.
All right, what did you buy? Tell me what you bought.
Well, Wendy, you gotta have.
You got any money left, Oz?
To get the stuff out of my car.
Oh man.
I can't.
How much money you got? We got money for lunch? Well, Marlene's gonna buy us lunch.
No.
You gonna buy us lunch, Marlene?
I
One donut would probably hold me over.
I got
I
some
bought a
ketchup
glass
packets in the
refrigerator
van.
just
I'm gonna be a Larry Scarinzi. You got any money? Who's got money left? These women spend it all. Woo!
I bought a covered green chicken.
You got a green one
I got a
for the
green-
kitchen?
Beautiful. It's very different from the ones we have.
All right, cool.
And I bought a glass refrigerator jar.
All right.
Flat top.
What'd you buy?
Nothing.
I'm afraid to ask.
No, but she saw something.
She signed you up for welfare, I think.
Yeah.
Look at his shirt. Look at this. I got
seen
the
that
same
before,
shirt.
huh?
You probably stole mine.
Well, I tried to.
Looking at it. Look at the Spitfire up in the corner here, the Seafire. Oh, you're really cool. So you girls were behaving all morning, huh?
I'm learning.
We already had to do open heart surgery once
Watch
today.
the bargain.
All right.
And I got a lot of ideas.
These guys are training each other. I'm telling you.
When I go in.
All right, they're starting to post some scores up here. Let's see.
Just playing.
The cicada.
The chickadee.
The chickadee, yeah. The chickadee, all right.
We scored. Oh, we very small score. Is that right? We were putting it down. Yeah, Sunderland we put it down. In England, how touchy? Out last. Really tight. Hey, Windy. John.
Are you ahead of John?
I'm ahead of John.
That means you have to buy us dinner
I'll
tonight.
buy you dinner tonight. If I win this, I'll buy you dinner.
I have this on video. Elliot, I have it on video.
I will buy you a carrot.
Do I? You will buy with money.
Yes, with money.
With
And
that-
a 20% tip.
That silly, and at 20%, and that silly British money that looks like toilet paper. Happened before. I got beat last week by an intermediate. He cheated though. He flew well.
Windy?
Counterfeiting this stuff. It's like toilet paper. No two bill. I was in England. The stuff gets all ring. You can't even count it. That junk out of here.
Doing well.
What are we doing on the guess the caption contest?
We got some good
Bob
captions.
Hunt's still winning, I see.
What's I say?
See, we pick it up with Dave Midgley on his flight. We have basically worn out the batteries we brought with us. They're only lasting about 15 minutes between battery change. I know they're frying in the heat here. I think the cicadas are eating them. When you see these gaps and blue screens between things, you know I'm dying on batteries. Need to get some professional equipment here one of these days. Now that we have 21,000 videos out in the real world, you think we could afford a new camera, like with one of those big heavy things? I don't think so, Artnowski. Keep it low key. Ooh, nice flight, Dave. I think we're coming up on the end of the first round, but I'm not sure. I want to get Kent. Trying to get old Kent. He's turned out to be one of my favorite people. And you know the way you turn out to be one of my favorite people? When I saw he dove right in and helped Ryan Now fix the plane. Midgley dove right in and helped when Eiskin's plane pulled the bell crank out.
And all the different heads to put on, and all the settings, and then we're having these heat problems, and all these settings underneath the
You need are your donuts.
Yeah, wait till I get Dave's flight. Work comes before pleasure in my line of work. I can always eat donuts while they're fueling up the plane. I'm starting to look like a donut after this. I heard the ladies when I walked by go, geez, he looks like he's gaining weight. God, it took him 3 days to figure it out. I wish I could fool him for 4 days. That was my boy Dave. He did a great job. They just put a bell crank in over there for Dave Eiskins. He's already gotten his flight, so we don't want to leave him out. He's the man. The Hampton. Oh, what the hell was this? What the hell was this? It run out of fuel? Wow. Gotta go check that action out. Leak in a tank, you think? Or? Wow, it didn't even run out of that in its wildest dream.
It's never run out.
Did you fill the tank?
In a vertical 8.
Is that the same fuel you always use at the level at home?
The motor was running perfect.
The motor run was fine.
But you may have a percentage of nitro that's more than...
It ran great yesterday, Joe.
Oh.
You know the only thing could happen if that vent went back and it starts siphoning?
Battery pull the tube out.
Yeah, it could turn into a siphon and pull its fuel out. I don't know.
How hot stuff's that right now?
Even put a little piece of wire or something on it. Wow.
Hot stuff a bit.
That was a nice flight, too.
That was great. You got it on tape. Leroy Black from Arizona. Now that's funny. He can afford to come here, but I can't afford to go to VSC. What's wrong with this picture, Leroy? Go to the back circle. They're going to call lunch. There's 2 more flights.
Okay.
Be ready and just ask them ahead of time.
Yeah, well, ask who?
Warren. Ask Warren if when they're on break, nobody's ahead of you that I can see.
Right.
Kent has the last flight. Kent Kaiser to Strega.
Okay.
Be ready. Have your lines out and, be ready. Midgley's going to want one too, so go over and talk to Dave. I'm sure you got time.
Yeah, I
They're going to take a break, Jose.
I'll be ready to go.
Yeah, be ready. That's the key. Don't let anybody get in front of you. Leroy, we're going to try to get out to VSC. Trust me. All you need to do is send Karen a list of the antique dealers in that area and make one up. Just take one from Pennsylvania and cross off all of the states and put Arizona. She'll go. See, I have to eat donuts. She ate all my money. I have no money for food left. I'd rather be able to buy some lunch. Nope. Anyway, we got Jim Borelli's birthday cake. We're going to get ready to hopefully get Bob Lampione to sing happy birthday to the guy. Leroy and I kind of had a little relationship. He was building Spitfires. I sent him out some plans, videos, parts, exhausts. I don't even remember what. But I got to tell you, when I got that Anderson Spitfire in the mail, I almost fell off my sneakers. I was so impressed. Now, Leroy, we're going to make sure if we get a plane running, we get you plenty of footage of Dan Banjock breaking his finger starting it and Wendy flying it and everybody in the circle burners flying it. It'll be a ball. The wind has gotten a little shifty, I should say. We've been moving around trying to catch the wind, but then halfway through a flight, it moves. But it looks like there's 2 more people left. It looks like everybody's going to get 1 flight in the good air. That's what it's starting to look like. When they break for lunch, which usually is half hour to an hour, get the judges out of the sun for a while, and believe me, they're cooking out here today. Anybody that judged at this meet paid their dues. Nice motor run. Yeah, Dave. What? Talk to me. Sure. We got to abandon this flight to get Dave a tank. Hang on. We'll get you on the second round, I hope, Leroy. Okay, Dave's going to replace the tank in his plane. One of the things I think is a good idea, and we always do it with a... Move your knee, Paul. We always keep all the things for changing a tank in one box. The shims, the tubing, the tanks, all the various spare tanks. So that when this day comes, and obviously today's the day, and you need to replace a tank, it's relatively easy to... relatively straightforward. And actually, if you want to move one step further, you should have all the wrenches, a spare wrench for everything you need to change the tank in one box. That's a NASCAR way of doing this, repair stuff. Kaiser, first official. He's got the last flight of the first round. The Strega. Big Jim Super Tiger 60, cranking along. Windy tongue muffler. Kent specially prepared 13.6 rev up Phillips entry prop. You know, this air is just, oh my God, I'd like to put this in a bottle, it's so good. If only we could put a dome over so the cicadas couldn't get through. Do you believe these cicadas?
They're bad.
The Strega. And John Brodaks, if you're watching this video, believe me, this is the kit you want to make. Skip the Spitfire. Skip Tsunami. This kit will sell. Build it and they will come. Strega. Yeah, John at one time was anticipating making us a kit. I hope he still got it as an option. We got one back home that's not been flown yet, but it's in the low 60s. It should be a good one. I love the way that, Joe, you like the way that scoop looks?
Absolutely.
I mean, picture that. Miss Ashley comes by.
You have plans for that?
Yes. Boy, that's a nuts. I love to look at it, Joe, when you're flying it. That scoop looks awesome.
Slowly.
Oh, it's a pussycat. Soon to be the Brodaks Strega, if we can just motivate John Brodaks to make a kit. What a guy. Not that we're putting pressure on you, John. We're not signing petitions or anything, but this would be a good one. Right in front of me. Thanks, Wendy.
Keep your other eye open.
Yeah.
quit on me coming out of the overhead. Oh, yeah. You know how to do this.
Fords or something like that. I want you all to join in, you know. Jimmy, this is an event that only happens once in a lifetime, Jim, this number.
Literally.
You know, literally. But if we're lucky, we can divide it by 2. All right, all join in now to wish... Oh, by the way, before we do a birthday to Jim, again, I'd like to thank Buzz and John Brodaks for a wonderful time. I'm glad they had all us old-timers here. Oh, by the way, for guys like me, they have walkers in the back. They're renting them at 50 cents an hour. So, there we go. Jimmy, you ready, Jim?
Are you ready?
Happy
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jimmy. Happy birthday to you. Hey! Speech! 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 Speech!
Well, thanks very much. That was great. I spent my buddy Bob and the owner.
Don't let him fly your airplane.
Well, pick out your clothes.
Just want to say happy Father's Day to all the fathers here, and many, many more. And how else could you spend a birthday? It doesn't get much better than this. John Brodaks and Buzz, awesome. This is the best there is. Actually, we're going to stay a couple of weeks, John.
In fact, they're going to move in.
He wants to use your pool.
Oh!
Thanks very much.
Hey, Jimmy! Hey, those candles look like tune pipes to me. They look like Aldrich's tune pipes.
Come make a wish. Come make a wish.
Okay.
Help Dad fall out. Ready?
Ready?
Again, we have big lineups for colors down here, limited sizes, selection, but a good fun. Limit 3 per person.
How you doing?
Good to see you.
I'll tell you when you can play.
A George's cake has no calories. If you eat it under the tent, it's not a 1 calorie.
That's the calories I have to worry about. Wendy, I sat there and looked at that fish fry yesterday. It took 10 minutes before I realized it had DNA on the sides.
You never noticed, huh? It was strictly an accident. Strictly, I didn't do that on purpose.
It finally dawned on us. I didn't know.
Is that a good tribute or what?
Very nice.
Came out, you know, I was born now.
Wow.
Jimmy got the first piece, right?
The baby's got
The baby.
Fred's got to get a piece.
I'm going to put them all out here, whoever wants.
Hey, 50-50, you don't get a piece. Do you sell more tickets for the birthday cake?
Brett. Come here, I can get a piece. Yeah. No thanks? All right, I'll just put them out here. How's that? Perfect.
You get a special kind of...
Yeah, that's just yours, yeah.
Yeah, right, that's right. Yeah, that field goes right by the right. Circle 2, intermediate, second round, 1 o'clock. Thank you.
Let me tell you, if you're hoping it gets better next year, it don't. Eat that cake now. Next year you'll be on a diet like me.
What do you want me to tell him? Fun staying at his house for 2.5 weeks.
That was a great rendition of Happy Birthday, Bobby. I am totally impressed.
We want to see if we can get Joey to buy a house back in Detroit.
Joe, buy an apartment complex. We'll all have our own Joe Ortiz contest.
Well, they're tripping up our lives again. Joe, we miss you, baby. You got to buy an apartment in New York. Come back to New York, Joe.
Buy an apartment in Pennsylvania. They'll all come live with them for free. Boy, if you didn't attend this contest and you're watching the video and thinking maybe I'll go next year, you know what? I hope we'll see you here. Start round 2. New vent is in, the new 6-ounce tank is in. Everything looks kosher. You got the whole field for a test flight. I'd put the plane out there before you unroll the line so that nobody jumps ahead of you. They're going to start in 15 minutes. You probably can even get 2 flights. You can help them out, huh, Dave?
Yeah, I only need one.
Okay.
Where are your lines at? I'll roll them out there. You got my lines are in my box.
So this is like 2 major repairs here in one day. I can't believe this. We ought to have a van with all the tools. You just pull up to where the crash site is, the tank site. Okay, you're all set. Let Dave get the lines out for you. I think you'll be fine, Dave.
I think it's going to be fun. Yeah. It's not going to do any funky thing.
We pick up Ken Kaiser, first flight of the second round. We got Midgley's tank rebuilt. You can see the air's gotten a little blustery, a little choppy. Jose Modesto shot the second half of the flight because I was over there ripping a tank out of Dave's plane. But we try to get we get whatever we can here. These things only happen once. Try to record them as they happen. And if we've missed anybody, you certainly have my apology for missing you.
What do you want to call it now?
I've already sold 3 sets of Strega plans since I've been here. Kent's becoming my walking advertisement here. Everybody loves this plane. They love the scoop. T-51 Lovers Unite. Look at that. I love that look. Champ would be eating his heart out here. I know it. I just know it. The Strega.
Who's up there right middle too?
He's got it working, Larry. Man, you guys are going to have a good shot this year. Love that gold leaf lettering on both sides of the wing. Oh. Kent, you're okay. I don't care what Larry Druin says about you. You must have one of my tanks in there. It never shuts off. One of those patented no shut-off tanks. Ooh! Oh! God, what a landing.
Hey, blacksmith.
The bombastic one, Kent Kaiser. Not too happy with that flight, huh, Kent? The Banjackmeister.
Hey, Wendy.
Yes, sir.
You take MasterCard Visa?
Sure do.
Okay.
Go ask my wife. She carries that thing around with her.
No.
Yes, get a hold of Rich Peabody and get a copy of the list of contests. Oh yeah.
You're looking at my screen. Don't do that. That's the same junk I threw last year.
Here now, we missed the first half of Leroy's flight, so by having two videos, we can combine them and make one flight out of it. Poor Leroy. Leroy, they're not giving you any respect today. I don't know. They're all over there eating Borelli birthday cake all day. Anyway, Midgley's got his tank problem. Hopefully a new tank in there sorted out, and we'll get a full flight. We hope. We're going to try to ground start it, let him sit out at the handle just in case. The tank that was in there was 5.5, and the one we put in was 6. We don't know if that's going to be enough. It ran out in the vertical 8 of all things. So about this time of the day, my neck is turning into a giant rubber band and following us. If you think it's easy to shoot 10 hours of video in 3 days, believe me, it isn't. Go home with one sore neck. Dave Midgley, second official after a tank replacement, vent replacement, tubing replacement, filter replacement, and glow plug change and battery charge. Other than that, everything was fine on the first flight. And he had a real nice one going before.
built as 400. We just restored that airplane. It's a T-34.
All right, there's a little. Anyway, we missed a couple of days' maneuvers due to the T-34s doing a flyover. I assume that was a cicada bounce. Probably. He's getting cicaded out there. We have found no cure for having cicadas fly down your pant legs, in your ears, and usually they wait to the square 8 and they go, okay, go to square 8, let's get them. Has not run out of fuel, but I guess right about now he's thinking about it. Come on, David. Okay. Woo! Got me nervous, baby. Pete's T-34s, the friends of Pete are coming over skywriting or dropping bombs or something here. The T-34 is that a model that Pete has made a model of. Andy Lee, second official. Boy, the air is holding up much better. We're getting flyovers. What, Dave? Yeah. Doesn't matter. Leave that one in there. That one's working fine. Woody's going to make me another tank for the Nats anyway. There's plenty of tanks in there. You don't have to worry. You're not going to use all of them up. Andy Lee, Pelham, New York. Always a crowd pleaser with the twin. Two Fox 9s, I think Fox 19s, I'm not sure, they're 219s anyway. Andy right up there with Michael Ames as two of the best monocoque people I have ever seen, ever, period. Pretty violent corner going on here. He's got some corner in this plane. Well, I remember last year flying Wayne Triven's ME-111. That was an unbelievably good flying plane. Whether it was a twin or a Pipe or a Tiger 60, it wouldn't matter.
I'm going to be the third flight.
You got 2 more ahead of you? All right. Mike has a big decision to make. Who does he want for a box boy, Banjock or Debbie? What, Dan? You came in second. Mike Rogers.
Most of the guys flying are older now, and they're left flying. That's right, yeah, that's right. Did you hear him? Did you hear him? That's better.
Okay, Mike Rogers' second flight. Mike's right in the top running here. I don't know what the scores are. They told me he was in the second or third place or whatever, so see how he's doing. I think the judges are going to be in my way here. You making them crazy, Jose? It's hard. You got to keep the screws all tight at the same time. Like trying to get Spreewell to comb his hair, huh?
Oh, yeah. He practiced this week down for the first time in a while.
I'll bet you. I'll bet you. I think they're going to be a fun team to watch next year. Boy, you can get better air than this. Holy mackerel, is it nice. You don't get this at Flushing or at the Circle Burners, boy. Don't ever get it. Just look out of the corner of the eye over on the advanced circle and tell me if Pat Travers is flying Adam Musto's plane. Not yet. I want to get over there.
That's V11.
Oh, it's V11? Forget it. Okay. Wanted to get Pat Travers' flight next. He's been a real up-and-comer here at the Brodaks meet.
You have time when I take that second flight.
Take my second flight? Hey, you want to get something cool? when you handed me the camera, I just put it down, right? I went over 45 minutes later. It was still running. It had Midley's shoe.
Just like
I had 30 minutes of Midley's shoe.
Turned it off.
But I guess I didn't hit it off. I know I tried to. Shows you what I know. So I had 35 minutes of Nike shoe. Somebody with a black shoe. It's great to be a professional. Let me get out of the way of these judges. Okay, it just got me. God, these things are unbelievable. Mike Rogers, second official. We're about at the end of this tape, and since we don't want to miss anything here, we're going to switch over so we don't end in the middle of a flight. This is the end of Bill Mazzoni's flight. See you on tape 6. Bill Mazzoni, SB11.
You like to make it look harder than it is. Useful anyway.